welcome to my life. If you are here, welcome to this channel. Happy to have you here today to join us. It's a beautiful day. So, as we begin, let's begin to talk about God because this channel is all about God. Alright, so welcome to a beautiful Wednesday. Yeah, beautiful Wednesday. And I'm happy to have you here. So we begin. Thank you. So let's do this. Um, we'll be talking about the most beautiful thing you've ever done on earth. You know, the thing you cherish, the thing you wish you can do again and again and again. I want us to think back, think back and tell something. All right. Yeah. Hi to Miguel Sabusep. Miguel, sorry if I didn't pronounce that well. Miguel, thank you so much for your presence here. Hey, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining this channel. And I would like you to, you know, share this live to as many as you can because you're going to know, you're going to learn, and we're going to celebrate a whole lot of things here today. Okay. So, like I was saying, the most beautiful thing you've ever done is what we're talking about today. I want us to share some memorable things we have done over our lives, some things we can, be proud of wherever we find ourselves, those things we can, you know, post and say, yeah, I did this and I'm proud of it. You know, those are the things we're going to be talking about today. All right. And I want every one of us here to participate. All right. I want us all to share those things we have done. Just go down to the comment section, share what you have done so proudly, some things, those things you've done that you can say, yes, I did this and I'm proud to do it, to have done it. You know, these are what we'll be talking about today. All right, and as many as are joining us, people who are just joining us, please go down to the comment section. Just share with us what are the things you have done that you are so proud of, that you can go anywhere and say, I did this and I'm proud to have done those things. These are what we're talking about today. Okay, so let's begin. Just go down to the comment section, you know, and share with us. We've learned from each other today. We are all learning. We all learn from each other today, and we all celebrate each other today. Okay, sometimes we have done some things, that we cannot, share with. people close to us, people around us. But here on the internet, yeah, you are live. You are here. You can see me, you can hear me, but I don't know who you are. So even if you share it, it's gonna be something we are all gonna be, celebrating. And if it is something not worth celebrating, we're gonna talk to each other, tell each other how and and why to and how to do it better. Okay, so that's what we'll be doing here today. So let's begin to share. Okay, if you want to ask me the things I've done that I can, boldly say anywhere, and I'll be proud of doing. If you ask me, I'll say that by the grace of God, I have been able to help one or two people. Yeah, yeah, in so many ways. There are people that came to the city where I am. They were stranded, highly stranded, and I was able to render help. And up till now, they they reference me by the grace of God. When they see me, they knew I did something for them. Okay, so we all are going to be sharing such things. Okay, today it's gonna encourage somebody here to do more. Okay, it's gonna encourage somebody here to do more. And if you have not done such, by listening to what others will be saying, I know you're gonna be motivated. All right, you're gonna be motivated to do what they did or even more. And that's what we are here to do. Okay, so let's begin to share those things, those wonderful things, even if they are bad things you have done that you regret doing. It is okay if you share it here. Okay, we're gonna talk to each other about it. We're gonna tell each other how to do it better, how to be a better person you wish to become. Okay, and so much more. So there's no harm in sharing. There's no harm in letting us know what you've done. Okay, so let's begin to do this, and I know you'll be happy after doing this. I know you have rest. I know you'll be joyful. You'll be full. After doing this. So that is what we'll be doing here today. So please let's just begin to do it. Let's just begin to share it. Let's begin to you know say it, and let's just go on with it. Okay. All right. So as many as are here, those of you that are here right now, and some that will be joining us later, it's also wonderful if we begin from you guys. Okay. It's beautiful if we begin from you guys. So um please, number one, can you share with us the memorable things you've done? Those things you can, boast of, those things you can say, yeah, I did it. And I don't regret doing it. And those things, even if, so what I'm saying is, even if there are things that are not okay, it's okay if you share it with us here. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to tell each other how to do it better. Okay. So I'm just trying to let us share and make ourselves better. And those who are, good, who are doing it good, who are doing it better, we learn from them. Okay. We learn from them. So let's begin doing this thing. Let's begin sharing. Let's begin talking. Let's begin deliberating on it. We are gonna be benefiting from this tonight. Thank you so much. Okay, as I said, and as I've been saying, it's time to let our heart open our hearts to pour out everything, what you have done that you regret, and what you are proud to have done. Okay, so that is what we are talking about today. Talking about what we're proud of doing and what we regret doing. So let's go down to the comment section and just talk about these things. As you share with each other what those things are. And by doing that, we're going to be encouraging somebody here. We're going to be encouraging people here today. And I know that God will bless you for sharing. I know that God is going to, encourage you to do more of those things are good. All right. So let's talk about it. So those of you listening or watching me right now, I want to ask you, what are the things you've done that you are proud of, that you're happy to even do more in future? And what are those things you did that you regret doing? You regret doing and you wish to have done it better. Okay, so we'll be talking about those things, but I want you guys to go to the comment section and just let us know what those things are, and we'll be taking each and every one of them one by one. But I'm telling you that we're going to be talking about everything. We're going to be talking about whatever those things are. We're going to be talking about it, and we're going to find a soft ground, how to make it better, and how to do it better, how to become a better person, and how to live a life that is worth celebrating. That is what we'll be doing. That's what we'll be talking about today. So, um, we'll be starting. We've started. In fact, we've started, and I want you guys to, you know, join me do this together. Okay, just say what it is you regret doing and you wish you never did it, and also share those things you did and you are happy you did them. You are happy and you even wish you can do better, you can do more. These are what we'll be talking about. Okay, so let's begin to do this. Let's begin to talk about it. Let's begin to work about it. Just go to the comment section, share those joyful things, those good things, those beautiful things you've done, those beautiful things you've done, and you are proud of. Those beautiful things you've done, those smiles you have put on some faces around, you know, just share it with us. And if by any chance you did something you regret doing, you can also share with us. All right, share with us. Somebody is going to learn from you, and we are going to be talking about it as well. To find a soft ground, to find, try to see if we can do it better. All right, so these are the things we'll be doing. These are the things we'll be doing. So you can go down to the comment section right now and share with us. Just share with us. What are the things you've done and you are happy you did them? What are the things you've done? You are you can boast wherever you find yourself and say, yeah, I did this. I did it. And I'm happy to have done it. I did it and I'm grateful to have done it. And I wish to do more. These are the what we'll be, you know, talking about together. And if by any chance you made some mistakes in the past, you make some mistakes, and you wish you can, can erase those mistakes you've done. You wish you can do it better. You wish you can turn things around. You can also share it, okay? We're gonna be talking about it as well, okay? We're gonna be talking about it as well, and try to encourage each other how to do it better, okay? The whole life is gonna be bustling today. The life is gonna be bustling. The comment section is gonna be on fire because we're gonna be picking those things one by one, and we're gonna be talking about them. Each and every one of them, we're gonna be talking about them, and I know that we're gonna find a better way to do those things we've done, okay, and even do it better. So that's what we're doing out here. So I want you guys to go down to the comment section. Just go down to the comment section, all right? Just go down to the comment section and let's begin to do this. Let's do this. Let's do this, okay? Let's do this. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are here, thank you so much for joining me. But I don't want us to just be here, dormant, not saying anything, not doing anything. It's not gonna be, good is not gonna help us. We gotta be doing something. We got to do something. We gotta say something. We gotta comment. We gotta like. We gotta share the live. Whatever it is we can do to contribute to this live is gonna be a great thing to do. Okay, so please join me. All right, just join me. Let's do this together. Let's do this together. Let's comment. Let's share the live. Let's share our experiences. Whatever those experiences are, let's begin to share them. Let's begin to say it out. Just somebody may be here, you know, with so much grave, with so much regret. Somebody is here thinking how I wish I can turn things around, how I wish I never did it, how I wish I had done it better. This is the opportunity to share it out. This is the opportunity to talk about it. This is the opportunity to make things right. All right. So let's begin to do this. Okay. Let's begin to do things. I know somebody said something I cannot forget. Somebody said something I cannot forget. He said, "It is not too late to be right. It is not too late to be right. But the day you choose to be right, you know, you become right. That's how it is. The day you choose to be right, you become right. No matter how far you've gone, all right? No matter how bad that thing you did was, the day you choose to change, the day you choose to become a better person, that day, that moment, you become a better person. And that's why we're here, to trying to talk to each and every one of us, trying to share the things we've done right, things we've done bad, and try to find a better way to do it. Even if you did it right, there's still better way to do it right. If you did it bad, there's still better way to do it. There's a better way to do it. To do that thing you do it bad, right? There's a better way to do that. All this we're gonna be talking about. And all this we're gonna be discussing, but by doing that, we all gotta be sharing our testimonies, right? We're gonna be sharing what we did right or we did bad and what we wish we could have done better or done great, done good. Okay. So all I gotta say is I wish every one of us here well. I wish you well. I wish you are the best. I wish you are or you wish yourselves and I want you to have the dreams, the lives you want to have, you dreamed of having. So for those who are just joining us, those who don't know what we're doing out here today, this is very simple. This is very, very easy, very simple. Right. So this story I'm about this what I'm saying, just reminded me of what Jesus Christ did. If you remember when Jesus Christ was arrested by the soldiers and the chiefs of his town of Israel when he was arrested, one of his disciples named Peter, Peter took a knife, and sliced off a slave's ear, alright? Just because he wanted to defend the master. Right? And to you, to a flesh man, you think he has done a very good work, right? He did something, you know, great because they came to, arrest an innocent man, a man who did nothing wrong, and soldiers came to take the person away. So he tried to defend the person. He tried to fight for the innocent man. But Jesus Christ fought him. He fought him. He said, no, you cannot fight for me. You cannot fight for me. Nobody can fight for him. He's able. He's strong and able to fight for himself. He can do whatever he wants. He can do whatever he wants. So by doing that, he took the ear that was cut off and he just placed it back on where it was removed and everything become brand new. And that's how it is. When he placed that ear back to where it was, it became brand new. So I'm just gonna be encouraging somebody here today that no matter how far you've gone, no matter how bad it is, no matter how you know far you've gone from the light, the moment, the moment, the moment you say, I'm not gonna do this anymore. The moment you say, no, I'm not gonna be part of it anymore. The moment you say, you done, the moment you surrender, you become brand new. Everything become forgiven. You forgiven of everything you've done. So the time to do it is now that you have the chance to do it. Now that you have the chance to do it. And that is why if you go to the comment section now and you say it out, just let it out from your chest. Just let it out. Whatever it is you've done that is not right, whatever you've done it doesn't matter if you say everything or not. Just say some part of it, whatever it is you can, let out, just say it out on the comment section. Just go say, this is what I've done and I regret doing it, and we'll pick it up from there. We talk about it. We're gonna find a better way to resolve the whole thing, and we're gonna find a way to do it better, to do it the right way, to do it the Jesus way. Okay. And if you are the one that have done something, so proudly, something so beautiful, something so good that you can, stand anywhere you find yourself and say, I did this. And I'm happy I did it. Then this is the platform for you to share it. This is the platform for you to come to the comment section. Just go down to the comment section and say, I did this, I did this, I did it. And I'm proud that I did it. And we're going to pick it up from here. We're going to celebrate that with you. We're going to, and find a better, a way to even do it better. That is what this family is here for. Everything we do right here on this channel is is about good, about Jesus, about the world, about the way of life, about how He wanted us to live, about everything. Okay. So if you go down to the comment section right now, you say, I did this and I regret doing it. I did this and I wish I never have done it. I did this and I wish I have the opportunity to do it better. I did this and I wish I never did it. Just go down to the comment section. Just let it out. Okay? Open your chest. If you say it out right now, I'm telling you that God is gonna get into it. God is gonna take over right now. God is gonna give you a rest. God is gonna give you a no begin. Just like the story I just shared about when those soldiers and the Pharisees came to arrest Jesus Christ. I told you the story just now that when they got to Jesus Christ, they arrested Jesus Christ. That Peter, because of his love for the master, tried to fight back. All right. And he took a knife and cut off a man's ear. All right. He cut off a man's ear and Jesus followed him. Why? Because no man can fight for God. No man can fight for the God we serve. God is sufficient to fight for himself. Okay. No man can fight his fight. So what Jesus did, Jesus followed him and he took up the ear that was cut off and placed the ear back on his ear. Alright? Place it back where it was cut off and and it became brand new. Alright. The ear that was cut off became brand new. So I said that is how it is with us, with you, with me. The moment you give your life to Christ, the moment you surrender, the moment you 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 you, you became born again, you become brand new. You become like that ear that was cut off and was reinstated and became brand new. That's how it is. That's how it is. So if you go down to the comment section right now and you say, yeah, I did this. I did it some time ago. So year I was in so place. I did something like this, did something, and now I regret I never did it. I regret I hadn't have done it. I regret I I never would have done it. It is the right time for you to share. If you just go down to the comment section right now and you just put it out, you just write it down. This I did in some time ago. This these mistakes I've made, and I wish I never have done it. I wish I can change things right now. I wish I didn't have done it. If you do that, we're gonna be talking about it. We're gonna find a very good way to make things right. We're gonna find a very good way to do it better. And if you are somebody here who have done something wonderful, something beautiful in the life, some individual, or maybe you did something in your life that you are so proud of, that you are happy to have done it. If you put it out here, you're gonna be encouraging somebody. You'll be encouraging somebody. Somebody is gonna be learning from what you did. And by doing that, some lives are gonna be changed, some lives are gonna be transformed, some mistakes are gonna be avoided. And all because of what you did, just by sharing the good things you've done. Just by sharing the good thing you've done, life is gonna be transformed. Somebody is gonna be escaping mistakes. Okay. So let's help each other. Let's share with each other. And like I said before, if you are somebody that, maybe you did something bad, something you wish you never have done, like I said, by sharing that, you'll be saving lives. You'll be saving lives. Because everybody's going to be learning from that thing you did bad. Everybody watching you right now will be sharing what you did bad that you regret doing and you wish you could have done it better. You could have done the right thing. So by sharing that, you'll be saving lives. By sharing that, you'll be freeing somebody from doing the same mistakes you've done. Okay, let me go back to another story. How about the story of the prodigal son? The prodigal son. You know, the prodigal son was an industrious son. He was a good man. He was an obedient man because he was a son. He loved his father. He loved his family. He was working. He did everything the father, you know, commanded them both. But one thing that destroyed him was impatience. All right, it was impatience because the truth was when the father was not, in expectation to what he thought. So what he was expecting when that thing wasn't coming, when he didn't say that thing happen, he had to he had to make his own decision. His father was a very great man. His father had slaves as servants. His father has flocks, has oxen, had everything a man could ever dreamed of in those days. And those are the things that made men great. Uh, so his father had all those things, and he was still a loyal son. He was doing everything that was to be done by our son, but he expected something to happen, and when that thing didn't happen, he had to make his own decision. If his father had died before that time, he wouldn't have asked. Uh, you know, he wouldn't have asked his father anymore to, you know, do this. But when nothing like that happened, he had to go and meet his father and say, "Father, I want you to give me my own share of what you got. What you want to give to me, that I want to have." And by doing that, his father gave to him everything, divided all that he had, and gave him to his son. All right, because the pressure was something the father wasn't, strong enough to withstand, so he had to give him what he desired. All right, and when the father gave all those things to him, he left for a far country. He left into a country very far away and lavish. He spent everything he had, everything his father gave to him in a righteous way. Right, and then he became a fugitive. He became a fugitive in their land. He became a fugitive in their land. He became a poor man. Somebody who left great became a poor man. He became somebody who started looking for a job. He couldn't get the job. He had to get another job, something to do with a swine, something. So it wasn't really a job because what his intention was just to have something to feed, all right, just to have something to feed. And a job is when you work and you are paid. For him, his work and his wages was just to feed from what he feeds this animal. So it wasn't just a job, it was something like it's somewhat a slavery, okay? So through Chuhoi, through Transhuhoi, I'm sorry if I didn't mention that name correctly. Um, Thank you so much for being part of this. Thank you so much. I'm happy to have you here. I'm grateful that you are here, you're listening, and you are actively participating on this live. What I'm actually trying to do here today is to share stories, to let us share our shortcomings, to let us share our joyful moments. It's gonna make somebody, it's gonna make somebody a perfect man. Because if what you did is bad and you say the story out here, you're gonna be stopping somebody from making that same decision, right? And if what you did is good, by sharing that story, you're gonna be encouraging somebody to do same thing. Okay, you're gonna be encouraging somebody to do same thing. So if you share some great moments you've encountered or some bad moment, it's gonna benefit somebody here greatly. So it's not gonna be a bad idea if you come out, you go to the comment section, and you share those great and wonderful things you've done. All right, or those mistakes you've made and you wish you never had made them. That's what I'm talking about. I'm sharing this story about the prodigal son. So back to the story.
about the prodigal son. The prodigal son. So when he found out that the life he's living at that moment was worse than the lives his father's servants were living, he had to make a choice. He had to make a choice whether to stay there and die a prison or to go back to his father and become a servant. And so he decided that he's going to go back to his father and he's going to go and become his father's servant, to serve like his father's servant. In doing that, at least he's going to have food to eat. He's going to have food to eat. And so he left and went back to his father. He went back to his father. He changed and everything came back beautiful. Everything came back beautiful. Do you know how many people that many lives that story have changed? Do you know that by imputing that story in the Holy Bible, lives have been transformed and changed? It's going to be same for you if you share with us the good and bad moments of your lives. Okay? Somebody's going to come out. Somebody's going to pass through it. He's going to read it. Somebody's going to, digest those things, and he's going to find a perfect path out of it. He's going to find a better way out of it. And if you've done it and it is great, if what you've done is great, is beautiful, maybe you share this story with us that I did this and these lives will change, these lives will transform by doing that. Somebody here may decide and say, what you did that changed somebody's lives, I can do it. And by doing that, he's going to go change somebody's life. And maybe somebody close to him, and that person have been, wanted that to, come and just a word. But by sharing your own testimony, by sharing what you did, can make that person go and do something right, and do something great, something wonderful. So let's share. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Gianguagero, Gian Vagero, you're welcome to this live. I'm happy to have you here. You right now, you're my number one, okay? You're my number one, and I'm grateful to have you here. I'm happy to have you here. Thank you so much for joining me.
Let's talk about it more. We've been doing this for close to an hour right now, right to an hour, and we're gonna do it till it becomes something that we are gonna be benefiting from. That's what we're gonna be doing. So, guys, So go down to the comment section right now. Just go down to the comment section. Share with us. Right? Just share with us. Just tell us the good things you've done, the mistakes you've made, and you wish you never had made those mistakes, so we can begin. Okay? So we can start and we can conclude. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for being here today on this channel. I'm grateful. Thank you so much. From here, I'm going to be on TikTok.